Hey guys, and welcome back to another Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. And today we have the 85 years Astonishing X-Men Wolverine figure. And honestly, just to say before I even open it up, looking at it, this might be one of the top 10 Wolverines or Marvel Legends of this year, of all time right now, in 2024. Alright, so we're going to start with opening this guy up and taking a look at the packaging. So this is the 85 years sort of look here, where we got Wolverine on the side. Marvel celebrating 85 years right there down at the bottom, with Hasbro 4+, Marvel Legends, warning right here. As you can see the figure and his accessories in the box. On this side, got Marvel Legends at the top, the little circle of 85 years. Same down here, and this cool art on this side. And then we've also got art on the back here, which looks really good. It says Marvel Legends Wolverine. No bio, but that's okay. And then all your legal stuff down here, and not much at the bottom. So yeah, we're gonna open them up. Alright, so what we're gonna do with first is start by opening up Wolverine. And of course, we'll just slide this down here, because there's this sort of pin that they put there now. Or not a pin, but like a little tab. And there's the figure right there. And in the back here, you see Marvel Legends 85 years and like Avengers logo. And at the top here, you can see Iron Fist's logo, which is probably a reference to the new figure they released, like that 2-pack with Luke Cage, which also has this like sort of like look. Here, we'll see if we can slide this one out. Yeah, and you can see all your other Marvel heroes: Black Widow, Ghost Rider, which is that like new bike that there is to Hulk, X-Men, which is obviously his Wolverine, but yeah, we'll fix the box later. And we'll start off by popping out his accessories with this head sculpt here. Take the tape on off, like that. If it'll want to come out, there we go. Same thing for this one. Tape on out. Makes that one go out. Then you got your sort of, what do you call it? I don't know, sort of hands, motion hands over here at the top. There you go. Then for Wolverine here, pop out each leg. And want to be careful of the claws, because I don't want to bend them or anything. Now, we'll take a look at his accessories. Alrighty, and for Wolverine here, of course, he comes with his in the packaging claw hands, which look really nice here. And he comes with 2 of them. So, of course, you got for each both hands. And then this head sculpt looks really nice. Here, we'll pop it off real quick. It'll pop off. There we go. Which we'll get more into the articulation. But this head sculpt looks really nice, sort of the stoic look, sorry. And then, of course, the hair looks pretty good with nice and pointy and everything. And that's a pretty good head sculpt, but it's not Wolverine without his classical cowl here. And it's sort of like this curved, sort of pointed up one. The white eyes look good, of course. And then the gritting teeth and everything looks pretty nice, where he's like sort of angry. I know people want like the sort of like stone-faced Wolverine instead of like with the mask on, which is why I have this other figure here, which is the Heated Claws Wolverine, which will compare this. Of course, the yellows are different and the masks are, but he's still sort of stoic. Then there's also this other head sculpt, which we'll look into more on this body here, which I'll do right now. Just pop that on. Skin tones are actually pretty good, so if you want Wolverine with his mask off sort of screaming, there you go. So just pop that off again. And then this is not gonna work, I don't think, because the head's way too small and the yellows don't match. But yeah. And for his other accessories, he comes with just 2 clenched fists with, of course, the sheaths for the claws, which those look pretty good. Then he comes with this open grip hand that looks pretty nice with all the wrinkles, and this sort of pointer finger hand, which also looks pretty nice. But yeah, now we'll get into Wolverine's, oh whoops, wrong head. we'll get into his articulation now. Sorry, from articulation, I meant detail, but we already looked at the head sculpt, which looked pretty nice. And then for the body, it looks great. The articulation for the butterfly joints, legs, arms, chest, everything's just really nice. And then the detail here on the yellow, of course, is a lot. We'll just pop this head back on. Just gotta pop the tag back on. Of course, this is the only other Wolverine I have, but the yellows, of course, I like this one better than this like highlighter color. The blue is much more brighter, and the arms actually have like the painted hair on it, which looks really nice on each side with the detail. The shoulder pads look nice, and then of course the wrinkles and everything, like from here on the back, and then like the seam work straight through and on the side. Blue stripes look good all around the chest, and sort of like these yellow ones here. The belt looks nice with the silver and red X painted there, and then the black belt going all around. Then the blue here looks pretty nice, and it separates right there for the thigh joint, and then looks pretty good. Then the line work still continues to go down there, even though when you move that, it's gonna separate pretty badly. But down to the boots with the nice yellow on the gauntlets in there. And I know Swoosh did remove it because it's like not comic accurate, but I mean, I probably won't remove it. I've only touched one figure, and that's my custom one, which I'll like to show you one day, but we'll get to that. And then the boots look really nice here with the black and blue. And now we'll get to the articulation. Alrighty, so Logan or Wolverine here can look that far up, which isn't too far. That far down, and a bit of tilt, rotates all the way around. And I know that you could like change the neck peg in there, but it's like so far down that like it needs to be changed to get better articulation, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, shoulder can get you about that far up, and then the butterfly joint can get you that far forward, that far back. Then they can rotate all the way around, I believe, yeah. Just the shoulder pad sort of gets stuck there. But yeah, arm articulation is pretty good. Bicep swivel there. Double elbow gets you that far. Put that back. Rotation at the wrist. Side to side hinge. For the back here, he can go, well, he has a hula hoop joint right here, which is pretty good. Here, I'll just stretch his arms out real quick, just because they're getting in the way of this. But he can hula hoop, and he also has the back crunch that can get that far, and then way far forward if you want to have him leaping at people, which is really good. And then no rotation there, but the legs can kick out that far forward, and that far back. A little bit of thigh rotation there. Double knee can get you that far back. Oops, sorry, that far back. And ankle pivot gets that far down, that far up, and a bit of rocker. So now for scaling. Alright, and for our first comparison, here is Wolverine next to the Heated Claws Wolverine. I forgot the name of it, but it comes with like that tank Build-A-Figure dude. And of course, his good old pal from the new movie and in the comics. Or maybe probably not good pal, but friend. Or whatever I'm saying. It's Deadpool. And they all look pretty nice. Wolverine is about the same height as him. And then Deadpool, of course, is taller because Wolverine's supposed to be short in the comics. And for some X-Men comparisons, here he is from next to the Age of Apocalypse, Iceman, and Colossus. So right now, for an X-Men theme, so far, this three looks pretty good next to each other, even though the comics don't really line up with these three and these suits next to each other. But yeah, looks pretty good. And for some villains, here he is next to the Age of Apocalypse, Magneto, and Sabretooth, which he looks pretty good next to. I think Sabretooth should be bigger than Wolverine, and I guess this would be around good height, and I want to get that new 2-pack to see how that scales out with these two. And for some other characters, here he is next to the Age of Apocalypse, Cyclops on the right, and the Juggernaut from that 2-pack I just reviewed. Alright, so my overall thoughts on this figure is, it's pretty good. The articulation is great, the detail's great. Everything about this figure is just really cool. Wolverine's one of my favorite characters, probably one of my top 5. And with the new movie and everything, Wolverine is just getting all back into movies and comics and everything. So yeah, this figure is really good. I like it. I want to get a Deadpool figure. Like I said, this figure is not mine, it's my brother's. And as I mentioned in my previous episode, go subscribe to his channel. It's Endermite 174. It's one of those numbers, I think. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching our Toy Soldiers action figure video. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, as I said. Hopefully, if you liked it, like, subscribe, share. If you didn't, it's okay. I'm just glad you guys here watched it, and I'll see you guys next time.